What's going on, guys? Loco here, and welcome to episode 5 of Local Legends Season 2, the Pack Squad. And we start off this episode by playing this dude who is either going for any Syria A team or all Italian team. We will never find out. But we started out this game with Rafael getting through, misses, but Julio Cesar on the rebound puts it in the back of the net for the 1-0 lead. Which was very lovely, and just before halftime I managed to make it 2-0 with Rafael this time, who with a nice finesse shots outplaced the keeper and put it in for the back of the net, and that was right before halftime. So that's always a good thing to score right before halftime, according to the myth about football in general. But yeah, Hero tried to do some trick. It didn't really do out as I wanted to, because Rafael is not as a skillful player as I thought he was. But nonetheless, he went past his defenders and puts the ball in the back of the net for the 3-0. And a little later, got a corner, or just before time, I got a corner and Lima heads it in. And I stole the ball from him on the right after the kickoff and managed to win up and score another one with Palado, my Spanish midfielder. But this was in the very, 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 very deep end of stoppage time, and this dude managed to head in 4-1-5, which was quite unfortunate. He also got a red card with him right afterwards. The stoppage time was ridiculously long, but she thought there 911 coins, and I would probably have been able to get almost 1,000 coins if he didn't have scored that goal. So quite unfortunate, but stuff like that happened. So nothing we can do about that. But I went up against this dude and all. 100% chemistry, and my hop froze while playing this game. I wanted 2-0, 2 goals by David Bentley, and here I showed that I sold my Joe Ledley because I didn't really felt he did anything for me. But yeah, I won the other game 2-0, one on a free kick, the one on another free kick, which then got passed into the middle, and that was pretty neat. And then I actually also went and bought myself a gold pack where I got James Milner and from the, of course you know him. Then I got this James Rodriguez from Porto. He's a left forward, which is kind of a bad formation, and a Freddy Guarin in the 4-4-2 formation. That's pretty good, but he is also from Porto, so those two would have some good chemistry. And then a James Milner who would then have some good chemistry with David Bentley. And I showed you the trail pile just before that. I had some other stuff, but then I also went in and brought my Gus hitting on. And I know this is cheating again, but when you come up in a 3-star level, you really need to have better chemistry, because people are starting to have better chemistry. But yeah, I then also chose to sell these stuff. Some of them I got in the pack, or I got all of them in the packs, of course. And I also managed to pick up this Real Madrid jersey in the pack, which I also put for sale again, and it will be sold in the future. And I'm just showing you what I got in this pack. This is quite unfortunate that my hop froze at the time, because it was a 42-yard free kick and went in from David Bentley against Manuel Neuer. So that was quite annoying. I would wish to have showed you that, but unfortunate. And as you saw, I went in on a different player, so you could see that I was the first owner, which means that I will get them from, or I got them from a pack, just so you know there is no cheating. Hopefully you guys just trusted me and also saw what I got there and whatever. But start out this game against this fella and managed to get a penalty after 10 minutes. I put James Milner on it and he puts it in. And then very, very shortly after, I once again got another penalty. He passes the ball out to me, tried to dribble him, and I'm not sure if that was a penalty or not, but nonetheless I will take it. And this time I put on this James Rodriguez because he was higher up on the list and I wasn't really bothered to go further down. But after I scored at this one, my opponent decided that damn, penalties. I will quit. So that's what he did. Quite unfortunate, but there's not so much you can do about that. As you can see here, he chose to do the dashboard, which is always lovely. But once again, this is really a problem for me when I'm using this squad when people rage quit, because I lose some coins and I lose contracts, and it would be nice not to have that, because I need more coins to buy better stuff. But yeah, I went up against this fella who has Ibrahimovic up front and also Cordoba in the center back. And as for those of you who don't know too much about Cordoba, he is an 85 paced defender, so he's pretty good from the Serie A, and I would highly recommend him because you can get him quite cheap. But after 8 minutes, I managed to go in front, and then after 10 minutes, I got another penalty, and I don't know what happened there. Apparently, he pushed him, and my player flew down. But I didn't have the replay, which is quite unfortunate. I would love to see what actually happened. But once again, I put James Milner on it, and he scored once again. So is this 4 penalties? No, 3 penalties in 2 games, and I scored on all 3. That's nothing, not something you would see every day. But nonetheless, in the second half, I managed to cut back into the field, and a nice ball from Julio Cesar made it 3-0. Which then also was the end result of this game, and as you saw there, he also got a red card. But yeah, after this game, I'm just showing here that I did a few changes. I put Rafael back on top, kind of doing my best to change around with the players. But at this point, I just need to save up, and I need to get myself a keeper in one of those gold packs, because without a keeper, this is gonna be ridiculously hard. But anyways, I went into a new game and came across this fella with a Pablo Hernandez on the right midfield and Emmanuel Adebayor on top. Not a big fan of Adebayor, but he's pretty good in this game. But Kuran made a nice playthrough, and then got picked up the ball, which got loose from the defender. And yeah, I was actually laughing about this kid because his username, please bring it up on the screen. It was something with 5,000. I like Sam 5,000, and I thought that was pretty funny. That is his name at 5,000. I thought that was pretty cool. That he must be some kind of fanboy, because you don't see that too much. But nonetheless, I made it 2-0 as you saw there, and then I also made it 3-0. I decided to play it across to Rafael with a quite bit of a tramp finish, but as I said, I need the coins, and I will take the goals I need. And since Ginger Q is not the best player, even though he has proven to be very good, I can't trust it. And then I made some very nice playthrough here, and Rafael made it good again, played the ball across to Ginger Q, so he also could get his hat trick once again. He's a hat-trick machine, this fella. And then he's also a passing monster. So here Rafael actually showed some good strength and managed to go in forward the defender and put the ball in the back of the net once again for the 5-0 victory. So Ginger Q with 9.7 rating, man of the match, which is pretty neat. And I went straight into a new game against Craig, AiKayy. Some of you know him, and as you can see here, my team is better than him, but his I'm sorry about that, but we went across each other in matchmaking, and we were on a Skype call, and I told him to stay, and then he actually quit out, and then I bugged him to come back in, and we played against each other. So I expected to win this. We're pretty even players, but stronger team usually means victory, and here his keeper made an absolutely horrendous mistake, and I scored. I was trying a lot for good goals in this, but he got this goal, which was his bronze midfielder somehow managed to get that ball on the goal line, and my defense was way gone, and he passed it back to Joe and put it in for the 2-1. And then I got a corner, and my center back, who is right-footed, made this absolutely beautiful left-footed volley. And Craig was not speaking at this time. I think he was ashamed. I don't know, but I was saying, "Wow, this is a good goal," because a center back left right-footed silver player, and a pretty good goal. But anyways, the match ended 3-1, and this is gonna be the end of this episode. So as always, please sum it up if you enjoyed it. But other than that, I will thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.